It's your girl Rajanae. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome my baby. See, you already know what to do, okay? They was telling you to come here, like God himself was telling you to show up and pull up and support your girl. Thank you for showing up, pulling up to the channel. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of Raja Nation. But today I got another Boo Tales for you guys, and hopefully it delivers. Hopefully, okay, without further ado, let's get to it, okay? Today's Boo Tales is called Welcome to the Party. And if you don't know, this is inspired by the late rapper Pop Smoke. His song, Welcome to the Party, okay? If you've never heard that song, I don't know where you've been, okay? Because that song was popping and still is popping. That song was constantly playing on the radio so many different times. His voice was just addicting, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was that voice of his that really captured people, okay? Especially the ladies, you know? But this story is inspired by that. And I don't know how well my AI did with this story or how whack, I don't know. But hopefully he or she delivered, okay? So without further ado, let's just get to it. Let's get it, okay? Okay, in the heart of Brooklyn, okay, now she's starting, yeah, where the streets pulsed with energy and the night air was alive with the beat of music, there was a place that everyone talked about but few had ever entered, the infamous warehouse party known as The Party. Rumors swirled around it like the smoke that billowed from the crowd outside, wild tales of extravagant performances, unforgettable moments, and a vibe that could change your life. But there were whispers of something darker beneath the surface. 17-year-old Malik had heard all the stories. Growing up in the neighborhood, he felt the weight of expectations and the thrill of wanting to be something more than just another face in the crowd. With Pop Smoke's hits blasting in the background, he gathered his friends Jada and Rico and decided that tonight would be the night they crashed the party. Okay, now not you crashing the party. All right. As they approached the towering warehouse, the thumping bass grew louder and the vibrant lights flickered like stars in a concrete sky. The entrance was guarded by two imposing figures, their faces hidden in the shadows. Malik's heart raced, but he was determined to get in. "What's the plan?" Jada asked, her eyes glinting with excitement and apprehension. "We'll just act like we belong," Malik said, confidence masking the nervousness gnawing at him. "Just follow my lead." As they approached, Malik flashed a smile, trying to exude the confidence he didn't fully feel. "Yo, we're on the list," he declared, hoping the guards would be fooled. One of the guards raised an eyebrow, studying Malik for a moment before motioning them inside. "Welcome to the party," he said, stepping aside. Okay, so you're just gonna let them in like... What is the age group for this party, y'all? What is the age group? The atmosphere inside was electric. Bodies moved to the music, their silhouettes dancing against the flashing lights. Malik, Jada, and Rico stepped into the chaos, their senses overwhelmed. It was everything they imagined and more, a whirlwind of energy, laughter, and freedom. But as they ventured deeper into the crowd, Malik couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. There was too many eyes watching, too many whispers echoing through the air. The initial thrill began to fade as they noticed groups of people congregating in dark corners. Their laughter teemed with something sinister. "Let's grab a drink," Jada suggested, breaking the tension. Malik nodded, trying to shake off the unease. They found a bar area where drinks flowed freely, the neon lights casting a surreal glow over the scene. As they raised their cups, a commotion erupted near the entrance. A group of rowdy partygoers barged in, their presence commanding attention. Malik recognized one of them, a notorious local rapper known for his wild behavior and involvement in the underground scene. His name was Deshaun, and he had a reputation that sent shivers through the neighborhood. "Look who it is," Deshaun shouted, pointing at Malik and his friends. "New faces in my city, huh?" Malik's heart sank. He felt the attention of the room shift to them, the atmosphere thick with tension. "We should go," he whispered to Jada and Rico. But before they could move, Deshaun swaggered over, his crew flanking him. "What's the rush? You're at the party of a lifetime. Why not enjoy it?" The crowd closed in, a mix of excitement and anxiety palpable in the air. Malik realized they were trapped, and the weight of Deshaun's gaze felt like a spotlight on their backs. "What's your name, kid?" Deshaun asked, his voice low and taunting. "Malik," he replied, trying to keep his voice steady. "Malik, huh?" You got any talent? You know this is a place for real stars, right? Deshaun's grin widening, revealing a glimmer of menace behind it. Feeling a surge of defiance, Malik replied, I can rap. Deshaun raised an eyebrow, amused. Oh, let's see if you're worth your weight. Freestyle for us. The crowd surged forward, their curiosity igniting the tension in the room. Malik felt his pulse race. He hadn't planned on this, but the moment felt charged with an unspoken challenge. With a deep breath, he stepped forward, the beat pulsing in his ears, and began to rap. His words flowed from him, a reflection of his struggles and dreams, the rhythm of the city intertwining with his heartbeat. As he poured his soul into the lyrics, he felt the crowd's energy shift. They were captivated, hanging on his every word. Jada and Rico exchanged glances, their eyes wide with pride. But just as he reached the climax of his freestyle, a loud crash echoed through the warehouse, silencing the crowd. The door burst open and a group of men entered, their faces set in grim determination. Malik recognized them as rival gang members known for their violent disputes. Deshaun, one of them shouted, and his voice dripping with menace. You're in our territory. Oh, dang. Hold the hell on, okay? Chaos erupted as people scattered, drinks flying and screams echoing through the warehouse. Malik felt the ground tremble beneath him and his heart raced with fear. Get out, Jada screamed, grabbing Malik's arm. But before they could escape, Deshaun and his crew sprang into action, the atmosphere thick with danger. Malik, Jada, and Rico were caught in the crossfire, adrenaline surging as they navigated through the chaos. As the commotion intensified, Malik remembered Pop Smoke's lyrics about rising above, seizing opportunities, and embracing the life they dreamed of. In that moment, he realized that being part of the party didn't mean succumbing to the darkness that lurked beneath the surface. Follow me, he shouted, leading Jada and Rico toward an emergency exit at the back of the warehouse. They pushed through the throng of bodies, fear propelling them forward. Just as they reached the door, a shot rang out behind them, echoing like thunder. They burst outside into the cool night air, gasping for breath. The adrenaline flooded their veins as they sprinted down the street, not daring to look back. The pulsating music faded, replaced by the distant wails of sirens. When they finally stopped, painting and wide-eyed, they realized how close they had come to a night that could have ended in tragedy. We made it, Malik breathed relief washing over him. Jada nodded, her eyes filled with both fear and exhilaration. That was insane. Rico laughed nervously. And here I thought we were just going to a party. In the days that followed, the incident weighed heavily on Malik's mind. He learned that while the allure of fame and excitement could be intoxicating, there was a darker side to it, one that could lead to violence and loss. He decided to channel his experiences into his music, writing about the chaos, the struggle, the importance of staying true to oneself amidst the noise. Malik found a new purpose, dedicating himself to his craft and using his voice to inspire others. Okay, so maybe nothing too crazy, nothing too spooky, I guess, but I guess the lesson. Life is a party full of vibrant moments and opportunities, but it also holds hidden dangers. Embrace your passions, but always stay aware of the choices you make and the paths you follow. True strength lies in navigating the chaos while remaining true to who you are. How do y'all feel about that one? What y'all think? I don't know. It seemed like, if I had to guess, you had this young man who was an aspiring rapper, and it seemed like one of his favorite rappers was Pop Smoke. Okay, and maybe, you know, he wanted to get more buzz, he wanted to get his name out there, he wanted people to know who he was, and he felt like the party was the place to get it popping, okay? He felt like, yo, this is the place where people can know who I am, they can know my name, and I'll just be unforgettable, so why not put myself out there, you know? So he felt like he had to go crash the party. Okay, this wasn't even something he was even invited to. Obviously, it seems like you got to be of the elite to come to this party, and yet he was going to crash it with his friends. And so the moment he's in there catching the vibe and whatnot, you got Deshaun coming up in the party talking about, who are you? Like, this is all me right here. Like, who are you? Okay, like, who are you to think that you can come to my party, come to my neighborhood and whatnot, and show your face? Like, we obviously see that you don't belong here, so what's up with you? Like, Who are you, you know? And I feel like that scared Deshaun, because now he put himself in a position that he really didn't need to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're putting yourself in spots, in neighborhoods that you shouldn't be at, but you were just so excited to be in a place, you know, where you feel like people can know your name, and you feel like you just wanted to feel important, you know, get the fame, get the vibe, you know? And so now you got put in the spotlight where, you know, show off your skills then. Let's see what you can really do since you up in here. Like, why not? And people was vibing, they was feeling it, until some gangs, you know, some gang members always got to, you know, they pulling up, and now bop bop, things is going, things is okay, and you know how that go. They don't be having names on them, okay? So I'm glad that him and his friends got out of that situation, because that was something that they didn't need to be in. You know, obviously, if he wanted to put his name out there and wanted to be someone special and wanted to chase his dreams, that was not about to be a situation that you wanted to be in. But I'm glad. Oh, okay, real quick, I'm back because my battery was overheating a little bit. So let's go through. So the lesson and the symbols about this story that we can learn. Okay, so the party represents a moment of allure, excitement, and a sense of making it, and the role Malik dreams of. In a way, it mirrors life, an environment filled with opportunity but also hidden risks. The warehouse party wild reputation entices Malik because he wants more than just an average life. This craving for something bigger is what many young people experience when they feel the weight of their dreams but aren't fully aware of the dangers that come with pursuing them. Malik and his friends Jada and Rico enter the party expecting excitement and validation, hoping to prove that they belong. But then Malik's moment to freestyle in front of Deshaun is symbolic of seizing an opportunity when it presents itself, even in intimidating moments. His ability to hold the crowd's attention shows his talent and determination and his potential to rise above ordinary. But when he reaches the height of performance, the darker side shows when it emerges of gang violence. The entrance of a rival gang disrupts the illusion of success and excitement, revealing the dangerous, chaotic side of the party. Malik's journey through the party becomes a metaphor for chasing dreams and facing the unexpected dangers that come with it. He finds that chasing after fame, recognition, or success isn't as glamorous as it seems. There are consequences, and sometimes danger hides behind things that appear exciting or rewarding on the surface. His experience with Deshaun and the gang is a reminder that not all opportunities are without risk, and that the cost of belonging can be high. Staying true to yourself. Malik encounters forces him to make a critical decision. He can stay and be swept up in that danger, or escape and stay true to who he is. The fact that he leads his friends to safety shows his maturity and realization that surviving life's more perilous moments requires clear judgment and self-awareness. Malik comes to understand that he doesn't need to prove himself to others in such a dangerous environment. He can take his experiences and channel them into something more meaningful and positive. Dedicating himself to music transforms his trauma and fear into a creative force, understanding that success doesn't have to come from risky situations. The incident teaches that staying true to his passion and who he is will allow him to thrive without needing to be part of the darker aspects of fame or validation. The story just highlights the importance of being cautious when pursuing exciting opportunities. Life can feel like a party filled with moments that are tempting and thrilling, but Malik's experiences reveals that the path to success and recognition comes with its own set of dangers. The key takeaway is to embrace your passions while staying aware of risk, and always stay true to who you are, even when faced with adversity or temptation. In the end, Malik grows from the experience and using it to fuel his music and his personal growth. His story becomes a testament to the power of staying grounded, making smart decisions or choices, and understanding that success doesn't have to come at the cost of your safety or your values. Ooh, and I love that. And that's what I was just about to get to before my camera got heated. Let me hurry up before it does again. I love that at the end of the day. I think it just goes to show that every single one of us, especially the youth, they want to be successful. You know, they see all these different people out here, you know, doing big things and making money and living in fame, but sometimes you don't know what that looks like behind closed doors. Obviously, like sometimes the things that you see always look so glamorous, but you don't know what is beneath all of that, especially behind the scenes. Sometimes you have dangerous people or people involved in such dangerous things, and because you're wanting to be swept up into that lifestyle and you want to live that kind of life and you want people to know your name because you feel like you worked hard and you're deserving, you know, and you're fresh on the scene, you're willing to be seen. You're willing to put yourself in situations for people to know your name. But you never want to put yourself in such a life or death type situation where you never actually live your dreams and to see them come into fruition. You know what I mean? You have to be careful with those types of things. Be careful with the type of environments that you're in. Be careful with the people that you surround yourself with, because everybody's not your friend. Okay, and that doesn't mean that everybody's going to want to see you succeed. Sometimes they may want to put you in such dangerous situations where you don't. And so I feel like at the end of the day, it's always a rush, I think, with the youth to be seen and to be at the top, and just realize that your time will come. There's no need to rush for it. There's no need to try to, you know, put yourself in situations where it's risking your safety, especially your friends. Your time will come to shine, you know, and it doesn't always have to be in a negative light. You know, as you can see, Malik was in a negative situation that he almost did not make it out of, but he was able to save him and his friends. And now, you know, seeing that position that he was in and the dark side of it, he realized, okay, that's not the type of life that I want to live, you know. That's fine that I want to be a rapper and I want to pursue my dreams, you know, but I can do that with staying true to myself and not feeling like I have to prove myself to somebody by being somebody that I'm not, and being a part of a lifestyle that I really don't want to be a part of, or, you know, do things that I really don't want to do that's outside of my morals and myself. You know, I could still be famous and have people know my name and live my dreams without feeling like I have to sell my soul, if that makes sense. And I love that, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with, you know, becoming successful if that's what you aspire to be, but stay true to who you are. Don't feel like you have to be somebody to appeal to people and for people to like you. You know, people are going to love you for who you are if you come up here and you just be genuine and show your true talent that God has given you. But let me hurry up so my battery doesn't overheat again. I hope that this was a good lesson. Rest in peace to Pop Smoke, because Pop Smoke made such great music, and it just goes to show, obviously, with this story that, you know, his life was short-lived and we never got to experience him long enough, but we experienced him just enough to keep his legacy alive and keep the music going and keep it playing. Definitely do miss him, but y'all make sure to bump Pop Smoke's music for real, and keep it going, keep his legacy alive, because I'm pretty sure he's smiling and he's saying, yeah, yeah, you know, welcome to the party. All right, let me stop playing. All right. Thank you guys for listening. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this Boss Tales. Yeah, Boss Tales for real. He was a boss. He's a boss. But no, Boo Tales. Let me know what you guys think about today's Boo Tales. Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Stay spooky.